with a number of teams reported this week to be in or out of the Antonio Brown trade talks. The only thing that seemed certain was that the Pittsburgh Steelers would not deal their disgruntled Pro Bowl wide receiver to a rival in the AFC North. According to NFL Network's Rapoport, the Buffalo Bills were closing in on a deal to acquire Brown for unspecified compensation. Rapoport noted that while the Bills employed stealth in their approach, in that they were not among the teams prominently linked to him, they have a need at the position. However, 3 other noted NFL scribes disputed Rapoport's reporting early Friday morning. ESPN's Adam Schefter said nothing is close to happening with Brown, the Steelers and the Bills at this time. Canfora of CBS Sports used the words nowhere close to describe the negotiations. Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio has a source describing the Rapoport item as erroneous, and the proposed deal is not even close. Rapoport then confirmed Friday morning that the deal was dead. Update from the Pound Bills on the Antonio Brown, after intense talks that went into last night, and almost getting there on trade compensation, Buffalo says they're out. The Pound Steelers now must find another suitor, Rapoport wrote on Twitter. MMQB's Albert Blair added that Brown made it clear that he didn't want to go to Buffalo and, more ominously for the Steelers, they don't have many more trading options left after the Bills deal fell through. Brown wants a divorce from the Steelers despite enormous success over 9 seasons in Pittsburgh, including 7 Pro Bowl selections and 4 first-team All-Pro nods. The relationship between Brown and Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger seemed to go sour this season, and it came to a head during the week before Pittsburgh's final game. According to reports, Brown grew upset during a team training session, then skipped practices and meetings leading up to the game, for which he was benched by coach Mike Tomlin. Brown requested a trade, then went so far as to post what appeared to be a farewell note to Steeler Nation in February, and Pittsburgh was reported to have set an informal deadline of Friday to find the taker. NFL Network's Aditi Kinkladwala reported Thursday that, even if the Bills were close to finalizing a deal, the Steelers were likely to consider other possible offers Friday morning. The Raiders had appeared to be the team most interested in Brown, while several other squads, such as the Broncos, Cardinals, Eagles, Jets, Redskins, Saints and Titans were reported in recent days to be disinclined to bid for him. Teams can officially make trades on March 13th, when free agency also opens, and the Steelers need Brown off their roster by March 17th if they want to avoid paying him a $2.5 million bonus. Bills reporter Vicroci of the Buffalo News tweeted Thursday, per an NFL source, that, while the team had inquired about Brown, another source described a deal with the Steelers as unlikely. However, if the Bills did land Brown, he would provide an immediate boost to the NFL's second-worst passing attack last season. Entering his second season, quarterback Josh Allen currently has a markedly inexperienced and unproven group of pass catchers, led by wide receivers Zay Jones and Robert Foster. Apart from Brown's potential discontent at being sent to one of the NFL's smaller markets, a possible issue for any team that acquires him is his likely desire for a new contract. Brown, who turns 31 in July, has 3 years left on his current deal, set to pay him approximately $38 million. By trading him, the Steelers would take a salary cap hit of approximately $21 million for 2019, and they are expected to also lose star running back Le'Veon Bell in free agency. But Pittsburgh appeared to find a solid replacement for Bell, who sat out the entire 2018 season, in James Conner, and it is an exciting young talent in wide receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster. Other players who could step up in Brown's absence include wide receiver James Washington and tight end Vance McDonald, and the team could look for more help in the draft and free agency. A 6th-round pick in 2010 out of Central Michigan, Brown quickly came into his own, catching 69 passes for 1,108 yards in his second season, before going on to lead the NFL twice in both receptions and receiving yardage, then in touchdown receptions last season. However, his behavior this season and into the off-season may have diminished interest in him around the league, and if and when he is dealt, it will be of great interest in NFL circles to see what Pittsburgh was able to get for him.
NFL is different from the NBA because not every guy is making that top dollar. So you might get a guy who he's a good player, but he's not getting paid as much, so his opinion may not matter that much because he knows. I don't have that much value. I ain't finna fuck up what I got going. The stake for something real is like, shit, I better do this shit 40% and just get my little money in. Do what I do. And it's like, how you gonna win with that? Cause you get 10, 12, 15, 30 dudes at 40%.